Hello, hi everyone. I'm Sanjay Gupta. I welcome you on Sanjay Gupta Tech School. So, I'm back with one more session on Sales Cloud. So, this is day 5 of Sales Cloud session, and we will be discussing about opportunity, product, opportunity line item, and price book. So, few new objects I will discover today so that you can continue your learning with Sales Cloud. Okay, so before I start, so let me cover a few common slides that I cover in every session. So basically, I just want to reiterate if you watch all the sessions. So at the end of this boot camp, you will be able to give Sales Cloud certification, right? So we have a Salesforce Sales Cloud certification available. So if you go through all the sessions and alongside, if you go through the trail mixes which are available for this particular certificate, so definitely you will be having enough knowledge and you will crack the Sales Cloud consultant certification. And if you want to show some gratitude because all these sessions I'm doing free of cost, and those sessions are available freely to the whole Salesforce ecosystem, so please press like button on the videos to show some gratitude. Yeah, this is my profile. So, I have 9 Salesforce certifications. I have worked in various companies, and recently, uh, left my job, and now I'm going to do this tech school activities for the full time, right? So for the first time I'm sharing this information on YouTube. Like, I will be doing this activity throughout. So alongside job I was doing that, but now this is my full time work. So we'll be doing regular YouTube sessions. We'll create some new Udemy courses, and as I already shared with you, like, I'm already running some job readiness training program. So we will be launching soon our offline training programs as well in Jaipur. So these online training programs I'm doing. So this is the admin module that I'm already doing. So we are already covering these modules in admin module, and if you see, this is the development module, and lots of sub modules we are covering in the development module, and these two modules are running online right now. But now we are going to launch our offline courses as well in Jaipur. And if you are interested to learn Salesforce admin end to end or Salesforce development end to end, everything in a live session and on the limited seats group, so you can reach out to us through this website and email ID. Okay. Yep. So coming back onto the session, so just want to recap what we have done so far in this bootcamp. So we started with the sales app and sales console app difference. Then we discussed about the sales cloud data model. Then we discussed about how we can manage the accounts in sales cloud. Then next we have contact management. So we discussed like how we can manage the contacts in sales cloud. Then next we have opportunity management, then campaign management, and last we discussed about the lead management. Okay, so these all objects and their processes we have discussed in detail. So I hope you have already gone through with the sessions and you are able to understand. In the last session, there was some issue. I was unable to enable the checkbox for lead assignment. So I just did some research, and if you go to the lead object, so I'm covering that pending topic. So if you go to the page layout and open the page layout, so in the page layout, basically that setting is available. So you need to click on this layout properties. If you click on it, so here we have this checkbox, lead assignment checkbox. If you enable this checkbox, then at the time of lead creation, you will see lead assignment checkbox, so that particular lead will be assigned as per the lead assignment rule. So this I'm covering in continuation with the last session. So if you have followed the last session, I missed that. And if I go and try to create a lead, so I already checked that. If I try to create a new lead, so at the bottom you will see that checkbox, assign using active assignment rule. So in last session it was not coming, and I just missed by any chance that particular setting. So it is available in the page layout, then layout properties. So if you enable that, then this checkbox will be available, and basis on that your lead will be assigned to particular user. Okay, so this was from the last session, pending thing. Now moving forward, so in today's session, what we are going to discuss. So in today's session, the main key objects are product, opportunity product, whose API name is OpportunityLineItem, and third one is price book. So I'm going to cover these three objects so that you can see like what all activities we can do around these objects. Okay, so as we all know, like initially what will happen, we will be running a campaign. So suppose you are running an organization and you are using Sales Cloud to manage your sales activities. So what you will be doing first, you will be creating campaign. Through campaign you will be generating leads, then those leads will be converted into account, contact and opportunities. Now for running your sales activity, you will be having lots of products that you want to sell, whatever opportunities you are creating after lead conversion. So on those opportunities, you will be associating some products. Okay, so how to manage product and their pricing with the help of price book, so that we are going to discuss. So basically products are the items and services. So product can be a product or it can be a service that you want to sell to your customer, and each product can exist in multiple price books. So basically in Sales Cloud you can have different prices for each product, right? So suppose you have a product computer. For that product you can have different prices based on different parameters. Like suppose you are selling some product in your country, so domestic price can be different or international price can be different, right? So this way, like if you want to have different prices for your product, so for that purpose we will be maintaining the price books. Okay, so each product can have different prices with the help of price book. And products you can see in the related list of opportunity. So other than opportunity, we have few more objects like quote, order and service contract. There also you will see that product related list. And you can use these related list to choose a price book. So through that related list only you will be able to choose the price book. So I'm going to show you like how we can choose the product in the related list and how we can choose price book. And later in the session we will be discussing about establishing or editing product schedule. Okay, so at the end of the session I will be covering this. So now what I'm going to do, I will be showing you on opportunity where that product related list is available. So if I open any of the opportunity, so I'm opening this Burlington Textile. So here on this record page at the right hand side you can see we have a product related list. Okay, so opportunity and product both are independent objects. Opportunity and product both are independent objects, and in this related list if you select any product, so this related list is basically for opportunity product junction object, right? If we understand it correctly, so this related list is for opportunity product junction object. So from here if I click on this drop down, I can click on this button add product. It will show me all available products. Okay, so if I select two products from this list and click on next, so these products are selected. I need to fill their quantity, so I'm just mentioning random quantities here. These are their sales price, default price. If you want to modify you can. Then we can populate date and line description. These are optional. Rest three, product quantity and sales price, are required. Okay, so as per the need, date and line description you can populate and then click on save. So basically those products are added here. Now if I open this particular record, so you will see this is opportunity product object. You will see this is opportunity product object, which is a junction object. So here you will be having opportunity and product. Right now we need to check whether they are lookup or master detail. So for that what you can do, go to object manager and here we can search for opportunity product. So I'm searching for opportunity product. So this object is available here. So label is opportunity product. This is important to note. Label is opportunity product and API name is OpportunityLineItem. This is important to note. So while you will be working on any Sales Cloud Sales Cloud project, so you will be working on opportunity product and opportunity product junction object. So you need to remember like the opportunity product label and API names are different. Now if I open this object and go to fields and relationship. So here we'll be having two fields, one for opportunity and one for product. So we have lookup to product and lookup to opportunity, right? So it is having two parents, so that's why it can maintain information of opportunity as well as product, right? So this is the junction object that is available on the related list, where we can add the product. Now if you want to see like how we can add the product actually, so this what right now what we did, any additional product we selected and we added that product on the opportunity, and we created opportunity product junction record. Now in the navigation bar I have a tab called products. So generally if you see your sales application, this products tab will not be available there. Okay, if you see your navigation bar, your products tab will not be available. So you have two options for that. First option is you can go to app manager, and through that you can add this products tab into sales application. And second option is you can click on this pencil icon and click on add more items, then all, and from here you can select about products. So right now it is already added, so it is not visible here. If in your application it is not added, so it will be available and you need to click on plus and it will be added to the navigation bar. So it is already added, that's why it was not visible. Now if I click on products, go to the list view and select all products, so I can see all available products. So total 17 products are available. If I want to add new product, so I need to click on new, and here I can add the product. So I need to provide product name, which is required field, then active. If you want to use that product for further processing, you need to enable this checkbox. Then optionally you can provide product code. So let's say I'm adding a product MacBook, and product code is M001. Product family pick list is not having any value. So product family means like if your product belongs to particular family, like you are creating few products which are related to computer, like mouse, keyboard, adapter, laptop. So all these belongs to one family, that is computer. So you can create a pick list value computer, and that you can select for those products, so that more than one products will be having same family. So I am making it active and clicking on save. So this way I am able to create a product, and if I click on this list, so now I will be having total 18 products. So this way any product or service you can add in the product object, right? Once you add it here, now if you go back to the opportunity and open the opportunity and click on add product, so that product will be available to use. Okay, but right now it is not available, because for that product one more thing we need to do. If I go to the products again, open that product, so in the related list we have one more option, that is price book. So we created the product, but we didn't add the price for that in the price book. So we need to add. So right now I am adding standard price book. Okay, so there are two price books available. This standard one is active, so that I am adding here, and I am adding the list price. Okay, and clicking on save. Okay, I'm using the standard price. No. Okay, we need to make one entry with the standard price book, and then we can add one more entry with this. So there are two price books available. Right now this one is active. I will show you this through price book tab. So now if I select, so I have an option like we can provide another price, let's say 150K. And if you want to use standard price, so you can use this checkbox. Now if I click on save, it will be added. So for this product, I added two price in two different price books. Okay. So now if I go to opportunity, now I think that product will be available to add. So from here, if you click on add product, yeah, here now this product is available, and this price is 150K, because the second price book in which we added this 150K, that is active by default. So that's why that price is coming. Okay. If you want to see which price book is associated with this opportunity, so again click on this drop down, and here we have an option, choose price book. So if you click on it, so here you will be able to see which price book is selected. So here price book name is standard, that is selected, right? So basically in this price book we entered the price for that product 150K. That's why that price is coming automatically. Okay, so I will also show you like how you can create your custom price books. So right now what I explained on opportunity, we have a related list through which we can add the product. After adding, you can edit, you can sort the product, you can choose the price books, and whatever products you are adding. So after adding that product, we will be having a record created for opportunity product junction object. And if you want to add new product, so you need to go to the products tab, add a product. Then after adding the product, you need to add that product's price in the price books. So whatever price books are available in each price book, you can enter some values, and on opportunity, whatever price book we are using, basis on that value will be populated automatically. Okay, now coming back onto the slides. So next we have products. Like if you want to enable some settings for the product, so we have product settings. So this feature is available here in the quick find. So you can search for product settings, and here you will be having this option. When changing active flag on a product record, automatically update active flag on related prices. Okay, so this is by default enabled. If in your org, if it is not enabled, you can enable, so that on product, if you change this active flag, so it will be changed to the prices as well. So this is one setting that you can enable. Now next is set product prices. So basically we need to set the standard prices in the standard price book. So this I already demonstrated. So on the product page, in the price book related list, we need to click add standard price. So if I go there again, if I open the product, okay, in the related list we have add to price book. So yeah, here we can search for the price books and we can add. So basically yeah, we already did this operation, right? So right now we don't have in both the price books, we already added the entry. So this part is already done, and enter the new standard price in the list price field. To make this price available to product on opportunities, quotes, and other custom price books, you need to select active, that we already did. The standard price is automatically associated with the product in your standard price book. Okay, so this part we already completed. We created the product, and through this related list, price book related list, we added these standard prices here. Now one thing we need to do, like how to create a custom price book and add the price on that. So that we will do in few minutes. Okay, now yeah, this is the step, like how to create custom price book. So with this you will be able to see one more tab that is associated with the price book object. So you can create custom price books. And why do we need to create custom price books? Because right now we already have a standard price book. We have price for particular product that we have created, but we need to create custom price books. Why so? As I already explained you, like suppose you are selling a product in your domestic market and international market. So for domestic market you can have different price, for international market you can have different price, for weekdays, for weekends. So this way, if you want to have different categories, so you can create different price books for different purposes, right? So what you need to do, you need to simply search for the price book tab. So right now it is not available here. So what I'm going to do, clicking on this pencil icon, so adding more items, and here I'm going to search for price books. So it is available. Clicking on plus sign, adding it to the navigation bar. It is added. Now I'm just clicking on save. Okay, so here we'll be able to see price books. So right now we have two price book. So if you remember earlier I said like the second one is active. Okay, this is active. That's why this price book was available by default. Okay, this is standard price book which is available but it is not active right now. Now if you want to create a new price book, just click on new button, enter the name of the price book. So let's say domestic price book, make it active. If you want to have any description you can, then click on save. Okay, so after creation of price book, one more thing you need to do in the related list. For each product you need to create entries. So we created price book, right now it is blank. Now suppose you have 20 products, so for whatever product you want to make entries, you need to add the product with the price. So these are the list price. So suppose you are selecting, so these are standard price. So I am selecting two products, one which is standard product which was already available, and one is the custom product that I created. So its standard price is 100K and the other one is also 100K. So I'm clicking on next. Now I'm just changing here. I'm changing it to 200K and save. So what is happening in this custom price book, domestic price book, both the products are having different values, different prices. Okay, so if I go to this product MacBook, in the related I will see three price books. So this product is basically associated with three price books and all three price books are having a different list price. Okay, so now it depends on opportunity. Whatever price book you are using, basis on that product will be populating the price. Okay, so this is the benefit of having different price books. So moving to the price book again. So I hope you understood how to create price book, and then in the related you need to do price book entry. So if you have added two products, so only for those two products one more price book entry will be available, right? If you want to create more price books, you can, and you can add price book entries there. So this way you can create custom price books. Okay, moving forward. So you need to set list price in the custom price book that we already did. So on the product page, in the price book related list, click add to price book, choose the price book and currency for the new list price, and then click next. Enter the list price or make the price in the selected price book match the standard price, use the standard price. To make this price available, when users add the products to opportunity code, you need to select active. And you can anytime edit a price book entry also. You can modify the price, whatever you have provided. Okay, so these things we already set. So you need to create the price book. You need to create product. So product and price book you can create separately. Then in the price book you need to make an entry for that product, and then only that product you will be able to add on the opportunity with that particular list price. Okay, so we have two types of prices now, standard price and list price. So standard price is the default price that you associate with the product. It's automatically included in your standard price book. And the list price is the custom price that you associate with the product in a custom price book. For example, you can maintain one set of prices for domestic order and another for international orders. Okay, so this you need to keep in mind, like whenever you are working on a product, so price book will be there. You can have multiple price books. You need to select particular price book before adding the product on the opportunity. Okay, and one more thing I want to show you. If I open that opportunity, so we created a custom price book. If I go to this opportunity, so right now it is having two products associated and standard price book is selected. Now I'm going to change the price book. Okay, I created domestic price book. So as soon as I change the price book, all added products will be removed. So you have changed the price book for this opportunity. This action permanently deletes all the products from the opportunity. So do you want to continue? If you click on save, so all the added products will be removed. Now you need to add the product based on the new price book. So in the new price book, whatever products you have added, you will see those. So we added only two products, so we are able to see those and their list price. Okay, so this way actually this concept works, right? And this is very much important, and in the examination of Sales Cloud this concept comes. So you need to understand opportunity product and opportunity product junction object and the price book, all four objects, how they are associated. Okay, so moving forward, now we have few considerations for creating and managing price books. So I'm just opening this link. So in this link, you will be able to see few considerations. So I will be sharing this link in the chat so that you can also go through with that. So this is Salesforce Sales Cloud documentation, product documentation. So here, few considerations are available for creating and maintaining the price book. So whenever you will be working currently on in future on the Sales Cloud project, and you are dealing with the price book, so with this link you will be able to go through with the considerations. So I already shared this link in the chat, so you can click on that link from the chat and you can review. Now next we have consideration for removing price book. So if I open this link, again I am sharing this link in the chat. So these are the consideration for removing price book. So consideration for deleting, consideration for deactivating, consideration for archiving. So make sure you go through with these considerations before doing these stuff. And next we have consideration for removing a product from price book. So we added products in the price book. If you anytime if you remove them, so few considerations are there. So you need to read these considerations before you remove any product from the price book. Okay, so this link also I'm sharing in the chat so that you can go through. Okay, coming on to the next. So this is the last topic for this session. So in the beginning I discussed about product schedule. I told you like we will be discussing about this at the end. So we can create schedules for particular product, like if you want recurring things, so you can create default revenue and quantity schedules. So there are two types of schedules available, one for revenue and one for quantity, for products that are delivered or paid for over time. Okay, so let's users create schedules for individual products on opportunity. So basically in setup we need to enable this. So we can enable individual or both. So if I go to the setup, here we have this option, product schedules settings. If you go and see, so here we have these two checkboxes, enable quantity scheduling or enable revenue scheduling. And do you want to enable for all the products or any specific? So if you check these checkboxes, it will be enabled for all the products. So check them and just save it. Okay, so that setting is enabled. Now if you go to any product, and if you edit, so you will see these two checkboxes, quantity scheduling enabled and revenue scheduling enabled, right? So if you disable, all scheduling information for that type is deleted from the products. So this was about enabling. Now next is how to add and edit product schedules. So basically you can add product schedules to define the payment and delivery cycles of your product. So enable the appropriate schedule type. You can enable customization of product schedules, like create custom fields and buttons, validation rules or epic triggers as needed to support your business process. Select a product from the products homepage and click edit. Select the type. So this I already showed you, quantity or revenue, or you can choose both. Your choices are limited by the Salesforce org schedule settings and the schedule types that are enabled for the product. Set the schedule details and edit a product schedule and click edit on the product detail page. Okay, if you want to edit it, you can click on edit on the product detail. So I am already on the product detail. If I click on edit, then only I will be able to see these two. Okay. Now if I go to the related, so I can see this. Now I need to check like how we can set them. Okay, so establish schedules for products on opportunity. So basically I need to go to opportunity. So I'm adding these two products. So adding quantity as one. So these two products are added here. If I open this product, if I go to related list, so here I can set the schedule. Okay, so if you want to set the schedule, you need to go to the opportunity product and you need to establish schedule. So click on this button and you will see this form. So here three options are available. If you select quantity, so you will see quantity schedule, revenue will be disabled. If you select revenue, so quantity will be disabled. And if you want to set both, both will be enabled. So you can set the start date. So let's pick today's date. Quantity is one. Okay, so I need to change the quantity actually. So quantity is one. So this schedule number of installment will be one only. So let me just modify this detail. So I am editing the quantity. So setting it to 10. Now if I go here and establish the schedule, so quantity is 10. Okay, so installment period monthly, schedule type, divide amount into multiple installment or repeat. So divide means if we have quantity 10, so it will be divided number of installments. So let's say 5. So in each installment 2 quantity will be available. So monthly 2 quantity will be required. And if we choose second option, so it says repeat amount for each installment. So every installment will be repeating this 10 quantity. Then copy to, okay, so yeah, let's ignore this. Here we can choose the start date, revenue is already populated. Here also I'm choosing, okay, let's choose quarterly here. Schedule type, here I'm choosing repeat amount. So above I selected divide. Okay, here I'm choosing repeat and number of installment 4. So each quarter there will be one installment with this revenue and number of installment are 4. And here number of installment are 5. So total 9 records will be created. So if I click on save, so schedules are created. If you see, okay, total 7 are created. So basically, yeah, these 4 are, if you see the revenue, so these 4 are basically for from revenue. So 200K, like 4 record, 4 entries are there, and basis on quantity 5 are there, right? Basis on quantity 5 are there. So this way these are created. So basically if you create both, then like mixing of data will be there. So you need to choose any one, either by revenue or by quantity. Then you will be having appropriate data. Okay, so this way you can just do hands-on with this. I just showed you like how you can do the scheduling for the products that you are adding on the opportunity. Let me show you that again. So if you open this opportunity product record, so in the related list you can add the schedule. So if I select particular, let's say revenue, and choose the start date, installment, quarterly, repeat, number of installment 4, and save. So now 4 records are created and revenue is this. Okay, so these schedules are created. So basically whatever product you have added to the opportunity, if you want to create some revenue scheduling or quantity scheduling, so for that these you can establish. And if you click on reestablish, so previous established schedule will be erased and new will be there. And if you want to edit, now you can manually change the values. Okay, you can change the values, right? And here if you want to delete any schedule, you can do that as well. So instead of creating these records manually, so through this scheduling you can create multiple records automatically, and later as per your need you can do the modifications. Okay, so this was about scheduling the products. Yep, so this is all about product, opportunity product, and price book. So I hope you got to know about a few more objects which are related to Sales Cloud. So I will be having one more session maybe next week in which I think I will be covering all the remaining objects, and in that session I will go through the data model that I discussed in the first session once again. So in the first session, I showed you the data model, like we will be discussing about these objects in the whole bootcamp. So we have already discussed lots of objects, and in upcoming session we will discuss few more objects. So once we review that data model once again, so you will get to know like what all we have covered in these sessions. Okay, so I hope with these sessions you will be having enough knowledge about the Sales Cloud. So you will be able to clear the certification, and if you get a chance to work on a Sales Cloud project, so you will be having enough knowledge so that you can talk about the features and objects which are available in the Sales Cloud. Okay, so this is all about for today, and please like the video to show some gratitude, and we'll see you next week with a new session. Okay, thank you so much for joining the session, and thanks to everybody, those who are watching the recording. See you next week. Thank you.